How's it going, everyone? And welcome back to the Enclave, South Africa's premier firearms education channel. So, we are back today with Module 2 parts and functions of the self-loading carbine or rifle. So, we have obviously our three major parts: the receiver, the barrel, and the action. The receiver is the body of the firearm, is the main component of a firearm. As I've mentioned before, certain rifles will have two receivers. So this is considered your lower receiver, where the grip and the magazine are generally attached. And this section up here, where the barrel and bolt assemblies and things go, is generally an upper receiver. But the entire unit here, the body where everything is attached, is called a receiver. We then move on to, may as well keep this here. We then move on to the barrel, which is quite simply a metal tube. So it is a metal tube. In this model, it would run from about here all the way to here, and that is a flash hider. So barrel ends about here. And yeah, that is pretty much that. A barrel is a metal tube. It has rifling inside of it, so twisted grooves. And it is basically where the bullet travels down. We then have finally the action. So different firearms and different classifications of firearms will have different components that make up the action. So, for example, your trigger, the actual reciprocating parts of your firearm, the moving parts, the functional parts, are considered the action of your firearm. So things like trigger, the actual bolt carrier assembly, those sort of things are all considered the action of the firearm. So that is pretty simple and straightforward. Definition of a rifle. So a rifle is a firearm with a barrel of 21 inches or more. They, quite simply, long guns, you know. You do get shotguns with barrels of that length, but obviously they're not considered rifles. You then get a carbine, which is a rifle with a barrel length of 18 inches or less. So a lot of them quite commonly have 14 to 16-inch barrels, often referred to as short-barreled rifles or SBRs. Pretty cool, to be honest. Nice for the car. Yeah, that is your definition of your carbine and your rifle. Advantages and disadvantages. These are pretty straightforward. We'll go over a couple of them. The rifle carries more ammunition than a handgun and shotgun. Magazines normally hold between 30 and 50 rounds. Now, obviously, we all know about happy sticks. You can easily carry 30 rounds in a handgun. Whether you're going to be concealed carrying 30 rounds in a handgun, that's a different story. But yeah, for me, it is an advantage for sure to have 30 rounds on tap, or 31 if you've got a 30 round mag and one in the chamber. So that is definitely an advantage, especially with the higher powered ammunition, you know. Rifle has less recoil than a shotgun. That is absolutely true. But the shotgun has spread. So if you're 5 meters from your target, you only have to be this accurate, you know? Whereas no matter how close or far you are, sorry for bumping the mic, from your target with a rifle, you got to be this accurate. Because if that bullet is that far outside of his body frame, you've missed, you know? So, anyways, you can go through those at your own pace. Components of the firearm. So, quite simply, let us go over them. So, we'll start at the front. So, we have a flash hider, muzzle, barrel, front sight. This would be the fore end. We have the magazine release. We have the trigger guard. I hope we're still getting this all in. The rear grip, the thumb safety, the rear sight, the folding stock, and yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Dust cover on the LM class rifles. I do know that one is in the book there. So yeah, that is pretty much all the components of a rifle. If you can remember those, you will be golden. Yeah, that's pretty much that really quick and simple section then. We're going to move on to ammunition next, which is a little bit of a longer one, but still not too bad. Yeah, that is that, quick and simple. So as always, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you feel like I've left anything out or you have any questions, once again, feel free to put them down below. If you've got more time, maybe check out another video here at the end. Otherwise, peace out.